Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. Last time we managed to finally grow some mango trees in our new tree farm, and today we're going to keep on working at that because I feel like it's coming along nicely. There's a little bit more we could be doing, but I think we've cleared a nice chunk of area. We may very well soon start to be able to plant some trees in there, and oh, I'm telling you, it's going to look good, okay? I mean, I like the old tree farm, don't get me wrong, you know, it has a vibe, it has an aesthetic. Did it work very well? No. This new one, I've got a good feeling about it. I think we have enough space where we don't have to worry about the trees doing, whatever that is. So, yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see where it takes us. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good. I certainly am. I'm recording this not a few minutes, but a little bit before I got to go to work today. So, which I'm recording this while I'm probably going to set it to export, and then I'm going out the door to work a shift, which is always fun. But first things first, we got some work to do here first. So, in case you've missed it, or this is, maybe take a little bit of a break, we've been clearing this area up for the last couple episodes using various means, namely this axe and a little bit of fire. But yeah, technically planted our first two trees, these mangrove ones. I thought I'd need to clear a bit more space to give these guys some room. Honestly, they seem fine. I kind of maybe just want to clear out this bit here just to give a bit more space, and then I think we're kind of done on this front, okay? Again, you got to think, I want to be planting in oak, I want to be planting birch, spruce, jungle, cherry, all of it, which means I need a lot more space, because, you know, some of those trees, why are acacia trees so awkward? I don't know, why do they have to be diagonal? Why do cherry trees have to be diagonal? I mean, I get why, so it looks interesting, but it means I have to use a little bit more space, which is fine. We will. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, we're making decent progress on this, though. I mean, it's a very big area we've cleared out, and we have flattened a decent portion of it. I'm not sure whether I want to raise this up or lower this down. In fact, lowering this down is probably easier. And I've kind of got this a little bit here. I'm probably just going to keep this as is, and then, again, same with here. I'm not sure if I want to raise it up or lower it down, because I kind of like the idea of keeping this mushroom. We'll see. Again, we can cross these bridges when we get to them, okay? Okay, they don't have to be, you know, today's problem just yet, okay? They can be tomorrow's problem or slightly later in the episode's problem, depending on how I'm feeling about doing it. But yeah, let's take out this massive awkward oak tree, cut off all these leaves, and we're pretty much kind of done for this area. Again, I kind of just wanted to have access to water for those guys. I wasn't really intending to expand this any more than I needed to. So yeah, can I? No. No, it's fine. I need to get humbled once per episode. We'll try that one again. Take it from the top. Okay, and I should just be able to memo it up, right? I mean, the trees had no wood for 30 seconds. There's no way it's already decay. Yeah. I'm telling you. This place is going to be the death of me. I won't die to a mob or to a sneaky creeper or anything like that. No, how I will die in the series is genuinely going to be, just falling off a tree and having not healed. Which, to be fair, I should probably eat some stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan for today, though. I just want to work away at this, chisel away at it, get some stuff done, and yeah, hopefully even plant some saplings, which would be nice. And it's kind of been like a mini, I won't say a mini sub-project. We've given this more time than we did to the market area we're going to start building. So, you know, sticks and roundabouts. Lots of sticks and lots of roundabouts, but yeah, that feels like I've made the right shout. That just opens this up a little bit more to maybe, I don't know, just exist. In fact, I'm gonna whack a torch or two around here. You know how I am with torches. I do kind of like the idea, by the way, that for the longest time in the series, let me go show it. Oh, son of a gun. For the longest time in this series, there has been a little nether portal over here, which we've always been able to see because it always stands out on our shaders. I've kind of always been like, it's kind of cool that that's a far away enough light on the map to kind of see from a distance on top of our mob grinder and stuff. And it's like we're very slowly approaching that with our torches. This area isn't lit up now. It could be eventually. But I mean, we're basically just around the corner at this point, you know what I mean? We're creeping closer, and I kind of like that. Again, I've kind of said, I think the more torches you see down on this save, it's kind of a good sign of just, you know, how much we've been doing. In fact, I'm gonna light up to around the edge of this forest. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit of a deviant. I'm gonna just make sure I'm proper protected from mobs, or at least a little bit better protected than I currently am. Because the last thing I want to do when I'm mining a tree, okay, is have to try and escape from a creeper. Because listen, I'm planning to plan this place effectively, okay? Which means I do not want to be ducking and weaving in between trees to try and escape a creeper, okay? It's not on my agenda. It's not on my daily schedule, and therefore it will not be happening, okay? Capiche? And oh, big old cavern, the mushroom in there. How intriguing. Well, I think this place is sufficiently lit up for now. I could be heavily wrong with that, but I think, nah, okay, listen, hi zombie, I'm gonna light up around here. Again, I don't want to be bothered by mobs. I'll be genuinely honest with you. Part of it, I guess, is paranoid from dying, but I just find fighting mobs kind of it's an annoying waste of time where I could be doing other things. So, in fact, I'm just gonna leave him to it. Yeah, he don't care. He's off on his adventures. But yeah, so I'm kind of looking at this now. it does pretty much look ready to go, this area. There's a few like kind of smaller things I want to take care of around the edges, but really I think we could start planting today, or there is one other thing I could be doing, so I'll get into that, because I kind of do want to make this place look nice. I want it to be practical, but I also want it to, you know, feel like an area. I don't want this to just be for utility. I want to come in here and go, you know what, I like the vibe. Because the last tree farm, I liked the vibe of it. It was kind of cluttered, it was kind of messy. I liked that vibe. This one, I kind of want it to be almost like a sort of garden, like sort of orchard. So I don't want these trees necessarily arranged in rows. I kind of want to have a little path that falls through the middle. And I think we definitely have the space to do that. It's just a matter of if I can pull that off convincingly. Which, I don't know, we can look into, I suppose. But first things first, yes, some of you may have heard me mention that I used fire to clear a bit of this area before. I'm just going to take care of any of the burnt trees and kind of weird relics of that first. Because I don't like the look of them, I'll admit, and it does help me beat back the trees just a tiny bit amount in the event I've kind of miscalculated how much space this place is going to need. Because again, the plan is to kind of, you know, I guess, have it be practical, have it be compact, but also, you know, I want things to be, you know, kind of, you know, nice to look at. So can I get you, please? Any day now. And same with this one. I'm hoping that diagonal one doesn't hold out. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful there. And it all comes tumbling down. Oh, delicious, delicious. So yeah, this is the first one I've been eyeing for a while, because it just, I don't know, like, what was going on with that? There was simply no need. And then, I don't really need to clear anything around here. I want to go and trim some of these things. Like, it really is just housekeeping at this point, but, you know, it's fine, it's fine. It actually works in my favor if I don't want to cut down too many more trees, because, like, I mean, you've seen the durability of my axe. I'd rather not go sit at the mob grinder and wait for it to get mended, thank you. It's like, yeah, maybe I should build a more effective mob grinder at some point. Would people be interested in that as, like, a bit of the series? Because I remember the first time I built that, it was years ago. Like, seriously, measuring anything in the series in years is always a horrifying, reminder of reality. It's like, yeah, there we are over 200 episodes deep into this biatch, but you know, we're still having fun. It just means that, like, sometimes I'll look at a building and go, oh my god, you're really old, and then have a moment. Case in point, what happened just then? Well, come on, let's chop you off. And I think, honestly, yeah, I'll take this out as well. Just trim like the tiniest little bit, he says, he claims. But I think this place might actually be ready to go. I kind of went into this episode thinking I needed to do a bit more deforesting, but, like, I think we can make this area work as a tree farm. So why don't we? So let me lay out my plan next, I think. Let's get you guys on the same page as me, and then you can kind of understand what I'm throwing down for a plan. So immediately, said this before, I'll say this again, this kind of area here with this kind of canopy over the top, this is going to be our entrance, okay? We will have to rework a little bit how stuff works around here, or maybe have it come in diagonally, but the plan is to kind of have, there is a path in here somewhere that we kind of started. I was like, yeah, there's illusions of a path. I think I kind of want to continue that path through. How necessarily? Maybe we like turn it here, you know, it's kind of like, I kind of want to go for a similar vibe, to be fair, kind of winding path through the trees just less grid shaped out. Maybe, like, yeah, we could definitely make it kind of come up this way, and maybe put some cobblestone stairs in, kind of like this, and then that way this place is also serviced by a path, and then maybe there's a tree there, but, you know what I mean, I kind of want it to come down this here, because this feels like it really belongs to a path. And then I kind of want it to kind of like come here, do a bit of a curve this way, so we can, you know, go get these trees if we want, then kind of curve back around quite sharply. You know, we can admire the little pond. I feel as though we'll expand that. Come on the way up here, kind of hit diagonal. We'll have some trees on this side, some trees on that side. Kind of continuing on, and then maybe like curve back around this way, and then have some different trees there, different trees here. Which I think, I mean, how many trees that I allocate for? 6? Which is like, yeah, you gotta think that's like 4 of the basic ones. Cherry, oak, well, no, cherry and acacia is what I meant to say, and then those guys. And yeah, dark oak is something I've just not looked into getting, because it's like, we kind of have plenty of dark oak, let's be honest with ourselves. But shall we do that then? Shall we have another path episode? I feel as though it's maybe a little bit too soon to have a path episode, but we can experiment. And I mean, I said it last time, I'll say it again, I am always in favor of getting rid of some gravel. So we'll crack on, we'll do a little bit of work on that, and then maybe we can actually just start generally planning out where some of these trees are going to go. So yeah, it works out. We can pick up the saplings, we can pick up the gravel, we can get some stuff done. And again, the best thing is that whole area where we're going to put that path is already lit up, which is perfection. I love it. In fact, do I have some cobblestone as well? I'll pick some up. But yeah, so you may notice something weird about this episode though. I've been toying with doing this for a little bit, and I've decided I'm going to do it this episode. This episode has the old thumbnail style for the series. Reason being, I'll be entirely upfront with you all, is basically the views on the series are way lower than when they were when the series went on hiatus, which is no beef You know, that sometimes that does happen. However, when this series came back from hiatus is ultimately when I changed the thumbnail style. So I have been thinking, what if I maybe, as the kids say, did I pop them all in like here or something? Why did I had all my saplings, where have they gone? Where have they gone? I'm very concerned now. Oh, Misk. I should have known. I should have. It's the classic. It's the classic mistake of not checking in Misk 2. I love you, me, but genuinely, what are you thinking with some of these? Because I'd love to know. Genuinely. Still, got all the saplings. There's definitely space to fit all of those in there, though, to be fair. Like, again, I think Birch doesn't have any kind of crazy variants. We kind of know what we're getting for these. We could absolutely get this kind of planet today. So let's crack on, though. Time like the present. Let's quickly check in stone, though. I would like some gravel, and I'd like some cobblestone as well. I think we can do something all right with that. And do we have any more? I'll pick up another stack of cobble and gravel. Come on, again, it's like I'll have plenty of you from having gone mining and stuff like that. Like, let's not play pretend here, okay? We all know what we're getting into. And you know what, Misk, you can go have some leads. This place is absolutely. Oh, like something open Discord overlay there. Oops. Whoops. But I think we're good. Well, let's crack on. Let's go sleep first. I do not want to have to deal with phantoms whilst I'm a decent ways away from my base. No sir, no sir. I don't have to deal with mobs as well. We've used the night to kind of, you know, trim up, make things look a little bit better on our base. But now we're going to use the day, where we can see a little bit more clearly. No threat to us. We're going to go and make this place look actually damn nice. But first, a detour. A detour indeed, yes. And one of the last detours as well, in case you don't know, we have war music in here, and it's going to be a song that we play in the background of this episode. So I don't know why we do this, to be fair. It's just something that... Now... What? Are you below me? I don't have spatial audio, so I genuinely don't know why this is. Are you... Okay, maybe I do have spatial audio. It sounds like it's in this wall. You okay? Maybe it's shaded on top of here or something. Regardless, it's completely thrown me. Songs. Yes, we're running out. We've only got 5 left, which is crazy. You can see we've absolutely locked in for these previous songs. So, I am going to lock in again. So there's a song where I experimented. Video didn't get taken down if I put a Michael Jackson song on, and it was one of the less well-known ones. No, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit us with Thriller. I feel as though I wasn't going to, but there's a zombie in the wall. Like, I'm sorry, I need to inspect where the fuck is the zombie? okay, that's a solid wall. He's not in the cave. I wish there's a way I could x-ray without cheating. But we'll put Thriller on. There's a zombie. I feel as though, you know, that's a music video that has zombies. We're going to play Thriller in the background of this video, because screw it, why not? And I mean, again, it's an all-time classic. The fact that it hasn't made the board yet, no thank you. We'll get on now. We'll get on with that, don't you worry. So I'll be playing in the background at some point from this moment on. But yeah, as I was saying about the thumbnail style though, yeah, basically, after episode 200, the series hasn't done as well as it used to. I can't really change the fact that it went on a hiatus, and the hiatus is why it possibly had a dip in views. So with this episode, and possibly next episode as well, I'm going to swap back to the old style of thumbnail, with the pure intention of just having a little peek and seeing if maybe it was the old thumbnail style that people liked a bit better, or if it is just, maybe the series has fell off. Bit of an experiment just to see. Of course, I don't mind, I have a great time playing this anyway, but, you know how it can be, so why don't we, you know, we'll do what we can. I'll always do what I can, but, see, I'm here now. Do I really want to fight in this terrain? I'm having a thought over it, and it's like, don't know if I do. I feel we can honestly manage with, like, a few bumps in the terrain. I feel once we pop some trees down, we're going to be having a grand old time. So, shall we crack on with things then? I think we should. Because first things first, I know exactly what tree I'm going to put here. Old Reliable, Mr. I know exactly what I'm getting. Some birches right around this pond. It's like kind of that one thing I've had in the back of my head for the entire time, and I plan to stick to it, okay? I think having some birches planted around here. Mwah, perfecto. Magnificent. In my head, it makes it do a little flip. And I like that, okay? So let's maybe outline what else is going to go as we come in. Birches directly to our right. Maybe I would put another one there. Yeah, I think that's a safe enough distance for it to not start mixing with these leaves. I say as I'm taking away the leaves anyway. It's like no, I'm sure it'll work, but just in case. And then of course, so we have birches as we come in. We kind of curve this away and then go around. We could definitely have our oak ones as we come in here as well. So maybe we maybe what we do, because the plan is to kind of like come in, skirt kind of close to this tree in that way. Like, yeah, we got plenty of space, so maybe we could pop up what's like the odd one around here. It's like, again, I'm not gonna be needing this like constantly, you know what I mean? But it'd be nice to Do I want to pop that there? Yeah, screw it. Well, I'll be risky. Maybe I'll pop a little extra one here, just for good measure. That does run with the risk of these two mixing. If they go a bit too big, maybe we don't need too much oak though. I don't think it's not something that's in too high a demand, so we'll pop that back. But that really does sort of help us plan out. So what we might do actually, to help me kind of remember where the path is, I'm gonna just kind of pop cobblestone down roughly on the route, and then what we can do is we can use that as kind of like a general reference as we come back in a little bit and properly put it in. So we kind of said what it'd come here, kind of go there, kind of sort of right next to the mushroom, and then kind of sort of trail off onto this corner here. Right, that's kind of the rough way we want to take. So imagine there's kind of like 2 blocks either side where we're going to put the path. That means we have a bit more space than I thought we would for this. I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work, which is an exciting thought, isn't it? So, how are we going to do this? Well, immediately, I'm looking at this kind of open area here. This is screaming acacia. I'm not sure about any of yous. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, acacia trees. All day long, acacia trees. I don't know why. I'm just looking at that and it makes sense. And then I'm thinking to kind of round this one off. Obviously, this is kind of like a shaded area. We should have like a kind of double-sided tree here. I'm thinking next to acacia, would it make more sense for jungle? Would it make more sense for spruce? I'm thinking jungle in this particular instance. So what we'll do is we'll go back down some jungle saplings as well. So we'll maybe have one about here. Again, I can just replant these as and when. It's just kind of getting that initial sort of design done. You know what I mean? Again, this might be pushing it a bit too close. Maybe if I... Okay, let's rework that. What if I pop one here and then sort of move that one over this... Nah. Sorry, in case you don't know, jungle saplings like to be really awkward. You've got to have empty blocks on all of these in order for them to grow. Otherwise, they just won't. They'll have a little fit and they'll go, no, I don't feel like doing that actually. No, sir. No, thank you. And you know what? Screw it. I'll try and plant this one here as well, just as like a bit of a sprucer-upper. But hey, oh, it's already starting to grow as well. That's the thing. Right now, all proof of concept. Once these guys start growing, oh, we're in business. So what that does leave us now, though, with is some pale oaks, some cherries, some spruce. So, spruce is good, because spruce can go anywhere, and it will just work. It'll blend in. We're chilling. So I could honestly just have, like, a single spruce tree that kind of grows and regrows here. Like, I know for a fact, if I do pop one here, it's gonna do things. Well, it's not going to do things, that's the point. I don't have any dirt on me though, so we'll revisit spruce, but I'm thinking here can be a little bit of a spruce corner. I think that would be reliable. And now it's just a matter of fitting in the cherry and the pale oaks, which, I'll admit, are my least favourite of the two to think about putting down. But I think, yeah, okay, cherry kind of has to be here, I think, because it's the bigger tree. So let's put it in the areas where there is a bit more space for them to grow, because otherwise I am going to be screaming at myself when these grow, and it is, for lack of a better term, effing everywhere. And then, yeah, I'll put one more down as a tree. I like the vibe the cherry ones give me. Okay, it's like we can do that. It's my tree farm, so I get to decide the rules. And then, as kind of like a little backup spooky thing in this ominous little corner, we'll plant some of those. And maybe I could get away with one more, to be fair. Maybe, yeah, pop some down here and then maybe move these like a little bit more to the right. I think that works. Honestly, these ones here are purely for decoration and completionist's sake, but I think it could work. And now we get the fun game of the waiting game, because I mean that or we can go get some dirt for our spruce guys. Again, the idea of this being pretty much done by the end is it appeals to me. It appeals to me greatly. But I think, I mean, so far it's looking all right. Do I want to put anything like kind of down here on this area? I mean, I could definitely say like maybe okay, different thought. What if I were to put like a spruce sort of more here-ish, and that way that's kind of clear for that, and then put one like here. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. So this just kind of adds a bit more. I'm not sure if depth is the right word to use, but aura. Maybe aura is the correct word to use. I'm thinking something like that could definitely work. It's just a matter of now waiting. But it's all down, which is the bloody weird part, can I just say, because it's like, yeah, we've spent all this time clearing space and building things up, and now, literally, the final boss of this is just waiting for us to, have all these things grow. Which, yeah, We could wait. Or we could not wait. I mean, listen, where's the fun in it, okay? Where's the fun in it? Come on. Thank you. And do note how. Oh, okay, that needs to get moved about 1 to the left, I think. But hey, we move, we take these, and we go again. We go again. Another one. Oh, it's starting to feel very different in vibe already. Now this one I feel is probably going to collide with that tree. No, it's being just fine. It's behaving. Okay, this one should grow a specific way because of that mushroom, right? And that specific way it's going to grow is not at all. Okay, this one though, check us out. Okay, I'm actually really liking how this is coming out. Oh my god, we're going to be able to walk through here at night with all the torches. Oh, I'm kind of getting a little bit excited for this, I'll admit. I mean, you gotta let yourself enjoy it a little bit here and there. So maybe what if we try this one? Maybe that is far enough away. Okay, I'll have to make a note of these. If I look for the dirt whenever I'm like replanting these, we should be fine. And actually, okay, this is the part where I deeply come to regret having. Jeez, really? I put away my bone meal before, didn't I? Or the bones I was going to use for bone meal. It's all right. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was this far into the video. I was having a grand old time. I did not realize it was that far in. Okay, it is 12:57, and I've got to leave to get to work because I'm in at 2 in like 10 minutes. So, whoa, no time like the present. Nah, absolutely no time like the present. So, let's crack on. Let's crack on. Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry, this is all entirely as intended. Let's go grab some dirt. Throw those spruce saplings. No, I mean, I can grab that dirt anyway. Let's go grab some bone meal. Throw it down, and then just, I guess, kind of leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger to see how it turns out. Because, Mr. Neremik, I don't feel like being late to work today. I just don't. You know how sometimes you just have a little thought and you think, God, you know what I could do with today? Not being late to work. I've got a relatively easy shift ahead of me, so it's, I'm eager, what can I say? And also because I possibly want to pop in the Astro Express near us and grab some Pokemon cards, because I've been filming a little video, a little tease for you guys that have made it all the way through this hardcore episode. Some of you might have seen the Pokemon card video that's already out on the channel. Basically, I've kind of done a sequel to that where I open Pokemon cards for 7 different days and I see what I get. And it's kind of just whatever I feel like on different days. It's not 7 straight days, it's just whenever I feel like it. Hello! Hello, Governor. How you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. Hey. Oh, and it's raining as well. Oh my word! I really like the way this is going. This might actually, like, you know that meme of like, it's like hold up this writing is this fire. Honestly, me right now, I'm gonna put that down. I think. Okay, get it. No, just because it's raining doesn't mean you get to live. Get away. Go away. Get out. But I mean, I'm telling you, bone mealing these and seeing it possibly start to come together. Oh, I think I'm a fan. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Seriously, I've done so much work. Don't start connecting. I mean, oh, these with these ones now, I'm looking at them and thinking, that's a bit too big for these cherry ones. Again, I've maybe got bigger concerns in life to worry about right now, but hey, here's how it is. Okay, actually. Hold the phone. The phone's being held. The phone is very much being held right now. If I can get through all of these without these connecting, I'll be relatively happy. Okay. Not the direction I expected that to grow. Seriously, what is that? I'm going to trace the issue of that tree growing the way it did, specifically back to the introduction of acacia trees. Can I just say, it's forever been my least favourite type of wood in the game. I don't know why I've got such beef with it, but I do, okay, I do. But, you gotta say, while some of these trees are mixing, and this definitely could do with a bit of refinement, we didn't build, should I say, a path. What we did build is the entire tree farm we've been working towards, which I feel is a bit more, hefty as a sort of payoff. I'm walking through this right, and yeah, I'm seeing a bit of refinement, bit of tweaks to the path, bit of decor along the path. Good things. And also, none of these have the weird heart thing that spawns the guy, so I am even happier. As a matter of fact, I am greatly pleased. You could phrase this as, I'm going to put one last one down here, and I'm going to wrap this episode up because I got to go to work. Who would have thought? So yes, if you have enjoyed, then do feel free to leave a like, comment, and a subscribe. As always, it does help a bunch. It lets me know you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. Next time, this place is going to come alive even more, and I cannot wait to get to it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. My name's Neremik, and until next time, peace out.